Well, hello everyone. I said that I was going to do a challenge run. No deaths, no healing, all that fun stuff before the new Absolver content dropped. Unfortunately, I just never got around to it. So instead, I'm going to solo the first level of the new expansion. It's balanced, well, I don't really want to say it's balanced for 3 people, because it does scale based on how many people are in it, but it is designed with multiplayer in mind. So the other terms of the challenge run don't apply. I'm allowed to use spells, healing, whatever. It's basically victory by hand if necessary. Oh, I have the Phasian. I think that's how you say it. That's the new combat style. I do have that equipped. Oh crap. So I don't remember enemies having multicolored health bars before. So I appreciate that because it accurately represents how difficult they are. Different colors have access to different things. Like these guys, these orange guys, these are your typical run-of-the-mill average difficulty. Specifically the ones with the bird hats, they can use magic on you. Like he just silenced me, I couldn't use magic if I wanted to. They all have their own different movesets still. But orange has much more health, wider moveset, more varied moveset, switch up options, variety of spells, also decide weapon spells, specifically the sword, which gives them access to, of course, different. God damn it. Stop talking. There we go. Access to another moveset when they switch to sword. We'll get purples as well. But if you come in here solo, expect to be outnumbered a lot. Oh yeah, I'm trying to compare here. Ones like purple and yellow, the rarer ones, are actually pretty good at parrying and using their abilities. So you gotta be careful about that. And they can spawn with gauntlets. Which might as well just kill them. So I actually specifically built my sword as a spam weapon, since there are so many weak enemies. It's nice to just swap something on there and hit the same couple buttons a few times. So you can see my arms are starting to glow. As you kill things, that little damage meter on the top left, which I just try to point at with my camera. I'm a fucking idiot. Right under my health bar, there's a damage thing. I currently have a 20% damage buff. Oh, of course they're all together, but at least there's three weak guys if there's yellow. Yellow's the rare one. As you take out enemies, you increase your damage multiplier. You can sacrifice that at one of the white pillars. There's one in the last room, I'll show you again if I see it. You can sacrifice one of your damage levels to heal yourself. Which is a nice little bonus incentive to do well. Not fast enough. I don't want to fight you yet. I don't want to fight you yet. No. I hate how they do that. they'll take turns fighting you so that they can recover stamina. Really intelligent, but it's damn unfair for yourself. Watch out for that ability. Our basic attacks now inflict cutting damage. So you need to use a weapon. Favorite one. That's somewhere to stay. I guess this is good. Lots of enemies like to lead with that attack right there. He just tried to do it. That one. Fancy run-up attack. It is really slow in window. That's why it pays to be aggressive here. Quite often you'll hit right there. You'll interrupt that action, you get a free hit. And if they actually have a faster attack than you do, you just dodge it, and then you can combo. I like to save red guys for team. It's better to just not be outnumbered. Oh, but we're the environment. The floor can drop out on you sometimes, or there's a distinctive sound to it, so it should catch you off guard. Or just cast magic on me. I was planning to heal here at some point. Also, switching targets is a great way to catch them off guard. Slip right through the block. Ooh, watch out for purples. They have a lot of combos, a lot of switch up options. Pretty good spells too. You don't want to fight these guys and someone else at the same time. Stamina for. Fine. This is my guard break set. Very effective when they're trying to spam with guard. Also very effective against the boss. Sometimes. If you time it right, you can stun lock them. Yeah. So as you may have noticed, I'm not even particularly good at this game. It's just that, you know, I like to get better at the whole repetitive task thing. This is good practice. I tend to be a little impatient, and that can really fuck me over. So I kill those guys because it's free healing. Oh no. Whatever. Free healing, and it shortens my damage meter. Oh, and it gives me gleam too, which is normally why people would be doing this, but I'm just doing it because. Clear the room. How many people, please? 6 people. That's not too bad. Oh. Already echoed from above. It can be a very handy tactic to basically purpose. Take a very short range skill, miss on purpose, and they will often incorrectly use their ability. Ooh. Fucking spells. Purple. Okay. Oh, and speaking of problems I have, as may have been evident, I am quite easily distracted. That's another thing I need to work on. I also have a pushing combo. But that one didn't kill. Guess that wasn't. There's the fall. I'm not sure to bet that purple guy is standing with the other fighter. Game just loves to ambush you, make you fight multiple guys at once. Oh no, they actually are separate. He's a weak guy. So if I take damage with this, I'll go heal up. I don't want to be in the spikes. Come here. So bad on my part. Pick that up at some point. Wait a minute, I don't remember where the door was. Okay, guess it's up. There you go. There's at least one more room. I'm actually hoping there's more than that. That way I can build up more combo meter. Okay, we're good. I think defend the statue is, I'd say difficult. It's difficult solo, but oh shit, yellow. All right, I'm gonna take out the orange guys first. But as I was saying, the protect the statue objectives. Pretty difficult solo, but it's a great opportunity to heal and get swarmed with weak enemies. Don't even bother comboing. Just keep swinging until they forget to block. Embarrassing. Okay. I definitely want to fight yellow solo, so I'm gonna try to burst you down. That you have to watch out for. That's one of new spells. Basically, it makes his melee attacks do cutting damage. Very nasty. But it doesn't switch up your combos, so it's still easily predictable for I don't think it reduces incoming cut damage though, like a sword would. But it's also not an actual weapon. This is the boss room. I have a 40% damage bonus, I'm at maximum health, and I have 3 lives. I intend to do it in only 1. We'll see. Oh yeah, and don't plan on staying away from this guy to recover. I don't have my back to the wall either. I forgot that evasion style has 2 specials. Just screwed me right there. They have a parry attack that I just used right there. Oops. Yeah, don't rely on comboing this guy. He has all manner of ways to that. The basic cult ability. Later, when he's lower health, he can also use the new. Actually, I think I have it. It's the shield thing, makes you feel like an iron skin. Again, I keep thinking that's a parry. I keep thinking it's parry, but when you're on the. Oops. There we go. When you use the ability from the back, it actually does a. God damn it. I distracted. Oops. So when you do it from the front, I'll show you if I can get to just the right range. Or I can just parry it. So. This is so tough. There we go. So just like the parry attacks. From the back, it's way too close for me to do this. But from the back, you dodge to the side, dodging thrust and vertical attacks. And it also switches you from back to front stance. That is terrible. That will always stop your combo. Alright, we're gonna stop it. So my back row attacks are actually better at beating this guy because they have more impact. They're able to stagger him. Unfortunately, that makes me use the other set, dodge to the side set for the evasion skill, which is why I kept spamming the front attacks instead. So at least there I can do the parry, which it doesn't matter if it's coming from the left or if the attack is coming from above or whatever. It always works. The timing seems to be a little more picky than the Forsaken parry, but that's, I don't know, I just started using it, so it might just be me. So there you go. Even with all my fuck-ups, I still managed to do it with some sliver of health. I don't know, I do enjoy challenge runs. I'm just not terribly good at it for the reasons I've already described. I like to think of it not so much of how well can I do, but how much can I improve. Which is why once I get good at a game like Dark Souls, I typically just end up stop playing it. It's like, what's the point? Once you can consistently kill bosses without being killed, it's like, well, I just have to do all of them in a row, and there you go, challenge completed. But you're not going to learn much from it anymore, which is disappointing. So, oh yeah, show me my skill list. Here's the sword. So, start with the combat style. That's a parry strike. You can see this is tapping right, parry to the right, then strike. That's left from the same combat stance, parry to the left, then strike. But from the back to the right, oops. From the right, tap to the right, dash to the right, and you switch to the front. Go to the left, same thing. From the other side, same thing from the other side. So you always maintain the same left or right stance, no matter which side you parry, or which side you dash to. But it will always shift you to the front. So the only things you need to know about this, if you're interested in my skill list, is I have basic openers. It's nice and fast. Nice switch ups there. And then infinite combo, which is just Y, back and forth. Now one of these is actually really damn fast. That one's slow. That one will easily catch people off guard. If you're expecting an enemy to use an attack, like if it's a really aggressive enemy and they just close distance like that, you can just wham! More often than not, you'll hit them before they can finish. I find this triple combo is really effective. Punch, slash, slash, punch, slash, slash. I'm gonna see the actual deck for that. I have parries, but I don't use them. They're just not that great. This is a stopping attack, though. Really handy in some cases. And then this is my heavy set. I don't have any guard break. Except for this one. It's nothing too special. Over here, this is my basic all-purpose punch, punch, punch. I've upgraded a little bit by using some new moves from the expansion. Has some decent range too, and it really moves forward with the hits, so it will have a hard time getting away from you. The alternate here is a run-up punch for the new set. Mostly it's there just to surprise people, because I don't need to use it in as the actual opener. And then here, this is my longer range set. So you have, that's a stopping attack, heavy punch, heavy. This is mostly if I run up to an enemy that I can't take with my skill, I can cheese it. By again, you just wait for them to close, and then bam, kick to the face. Then you can lead into whatever you want from there. The alternate here leads me into my main combo. So oops, sorry. From here, it can look like I'm going to kick them, but instead you can just feint it, and back into the main combo. So here, I don't even remember, this is my dodge attack? Yeah. Dodge attack, quick follow-up, and that's about it. The alternate here, I don't remember if that's a breaking attack or a... Yes, it's a breaking attack. Or sorry, no, that's... Brain! Stopping attack. That is a stopping attack. Now the reason I have this thing, since it's so slow, is the range. It also has huge knockback. So, this, that, you can very quickly knock someone off a cliff. And you note that he's actually going back in a straight line. Lots of the heavy moving skills like to push them to the side. And that's very difficult to push people off ledges or into traps if you're kicking them left and right as part of your combo. So that's actually why I did that. Anyway. So you've already seen this. That's my guard breaker. And the alternate here is just a heavy punch. So nice little switch up there. Very short range on this though. Gotta watch out for that. That's about it. Nothing even all that particularly interesting. I don't even use war gloves. I think they're stupid. But I do make a point of of carrying over whatever changes I make to my primary set, my fist set, to the glove set. Because I don't use them all that often, it's very nice to have the same skills. As opposed to someone who uses them often, you'd probably want to use a different set. Like my philosophy on swords. It should be a different set to switch it up. Maybe you can have a defensive, dodge, parry base set for your basic melee. And switch to sword, and all of a sudden you're hyper aggressive and bam, bam, bam. It's whatever. Whatever works for you. One thing I will say is that these side dodging attacks are really good against the first boss. Because both of his attacks from the facing you left side, both of them you can dodge with this. And if you time it right, you can even dodge his charging attack facing you right side. So this one attack and a quick follow-up, you can just spam that over and over again with good timing and beat the boss. If he doesn't do what you want him to do, just block. Wait for him to stop. If you run out of stamina, run away. Use the heal button. Go back to it. Anyway. I'm always looking to improve. So if you guys have an idea for a challenge run for me, let me know. If you want to see more challenge runs, let me know that too. Otherwise, well, Promised I would do something interesting, and I feel like I did that. So, hope you had a good time. Hope you learned something. And yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you for watching. Let's turn my account.